Hi, friends, and a very pleasant good afternoon to you on this Sunday afternoon as we come to you today from Montour High School for the Pittsburgh Basketball Club Hall of Fame tournament. Exciting 2 days here at Montour. A lot of great games played yesterday. Some here for us today, some after us. But the one we're focused on today is this matchup between Ellwood City and the Sto-Rox Vikings. Ellwood City at 5-2, 6-0 in conference play.
15-2.
15-2. There we go. 15-2 on a 12-game winning streak. Sto-Rox coming in at 9-3, 4-2 in conference play. Ellwood City being a 3A team, ranked number 1 in the WPIAL. Sto-Rox, a 2A team, ranked third or fourth,
depending after this week. Yeah.
Thad Sturgeon alongside Brad Windhorst, Dakota Marshall behind the camera today. We sure do thank you for joining us. As we said, a non-section game today, but a really cool tournament here. A lot of things that they do the last 2 days. You can see there, we just saw the standings of Ellwood City and what they got going on, and big week next week, but we got things to focus on today.
Let's talk a little bit about that and then get it over with. Basically, Ellwood City's last 4 games, you've got a big matchup Tuesday, Neshannock at home. We'll be broadcasting that one. That's a very big one for Neshannock as well. Then they're away on Friday. They're at Mohawk, and then they come back next Tuesday. They have Beaver Falls at home. We'll be doing that one. And then the last game of the year, they're at Laurel. So you win in your – not only in, but you win out and you are section champs. If you lose a game, you have some wiggle room because second place right now only has 2 losses. So there's some wiggle room there. But, hey, nonetheless, that is next week. Thad, let's get back to this one.
And, you know, they look at those standings for the playoffs, and, yes, you look at the section champions, but when you beat a team like Sto-Rox and you beat some of these non-conference games, those goes into that equation too, and you would love to be on that high seed as we look down the road 3 weeks towards the playoffs. But the matter at hand today here is we have Ellwood City coming in against Sto-Rox. And the Sto-Rox, as we said, coming in with that record of 9-4, 4-2 in conference play, and that, as I said, is on the 2A side of things.
Yep. And if you're looking at the stats for Sto-Rox here, they've got a couple heavy hitters here, folks. A bunch of seniors, 3 out of the 4 that are averaging 10 points or more are seniors. But you've got number 2, Corey Simmons. He's averaging 17.5 points per game. You've got Jamont Green Miller, who's not even a starter, is averaging 11.5. Then you've got, Josh Jenkins, number 5. He's going to be averaging 11.5 points. And then finally, you've got Pearson, another senior who's averaging 10 points. So if you look at it, they're averaging just very similar numbers, 60 points for and 45 against.
Yes, and, you know, the Wolverines come in their games averaging 64.3.
Yep.
Sto-Rox on the other side, very close to that, averaging 62.6. So I think we're going to see 2 pretty evenly matched teams today. If you're familiar with Ellwood City, you know all about we kind of call it the 3-headed monster with Antuano and Alexander, brothers Alexander and Joseph Roth, coming off a big win against the rivalry Riverside.
And I think Joseph Roth has, I think that's 6 straight double-doubles now or something like that.
But, folks, we're just moments away from the start of this game, and our Star-Spangled Banner, tonight's Star-Spangled Banner will be sung by John Tucci.
Here's Mr. John Tucci to sing the Star-Spangled Banner from Robert Morris. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, for the rampart
Beautiful rendition by John Tucci. We heard about it before. I've never got to hear him do that. I don't know if I will ever hear a Star Spangled Banner sung with that much passion, that much animation. He's kind of known all around these areas as doing that.
He's done a couple of our games for
from
baseball.
Robert Morris, and very nice job there by John Tucci. We're going to moments away here from the starting lineups for both teams.
Yep. Technically, the Ellwood City Wolverines will be the visiting team, although we'll see 100% for sure. I think they're going to be on the guest side of the scoreboard. They are wearing their white jerseys, they're white and blue, and Sto-Rox will be wearing their away jerseys, the dark black and green jerseys. So we'll have to give it a little bit of a away here to see which one's going to be home and which one's away.
Yeah, we're being guest here, both teams being guests here at this tournament.
And wow, we have that time. Talking about being the guest, wow, Montour Spartans. You know what? How about a high school hosting a good tournament? But more importantly, they met us at the door.
Yep, they were very gracious to let us come down here and broadcast, and have done just a great job, and appreciate their hospitality. So we're kind of waiting here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the third game today of the Pittsburgh Basketball Club Hall of Fame Classic, sponsored by Mr. John Gianmarco. Contest today is
Gotta give a lot of credit, like they said, John Gianmarco, who set this all up for us. So thank you, John. Okay, so Ellwood will be the guest. Oh, okay, so Sto-Rox is the guest. All right, so here we go for the Sto-Rox High School Vikings. Number 1, Damian Baxter, a senior 5'7" for the Vikings. Number 2, a senior 6'1", Corey Simmons Jr. Number 4, a junior 5'10", Marcus Thomas. Number 15, a freshman 6'2", Shailene Burton. And finally, number 23, senior 6'1", Jamar Pearson, the head coach for the Sto-Rox Vikings. If I can find it, possibly, maybe not.
We'll let you get that, Brad. Yep. We got our Ellwood City Wolverines coming up here. So the starting lineup for the Ellwood City Wolverines.
a senior,
Number one, he's a senior, standing at 6'2", with 307 points on the season, Alexander Roth. Number 3, he's a senior, 1,169 points in his high school career, 251 this season, Steve Antuano. Next, he's number 20 in your program, but number 1 in your hearts, he's 5'9", senior, Milo Sesti. Next, we have number 22, senior, 6'1", Anthony Spadafora. And then rounding it out is the sophomore, 6'5", Joseph Roth, 691 points in his 2-year high school career, 325 this season, starting at center. Head coach is Mr. Steve Antuano, assistant coach Chris Wise, and Ricky Roth. Steve Antuano, his 6 years of coaching here at Ellwood City, 68-59, 29-31 in conference play. And don't forget, folks, he has a pretty nice ring that he wears on his finger for being WPIL champions just last year. So expecting a really good game here. We really do appreciate you joining in with us here this afternoon for this non-section matchup in the Pittsburgh Basketball Club.
Definitely going to have to bear with us. I just now noticed the Sto-Rox jerseys are black and green lettered.
Yeah,
numbered,
I thought that was just me. So Sto-Rox will maintain possession.
Starting off here is number 1, Damian Baxter. He'll run the point guard position. Wolverines in a 3-2 zone. Folks, we've got basketball. Football sit off to the side for a little bit. How about that? Pass goes into the corner here at the point. He'll look to drive. He'll put up the shot. Shot's up, no good. Backside rebound will go to
nice
the big
rebound
guy,
there by Joseph Roth. Down the court he comes to his brother Alexander Roth. Almost loses the hand on the ball, but tries to keep it in bounds.
Yep, taken there by Marcus Thomas. He'll get the steal there for the Sto-Rox Vikings. Once again, that 3-2 zone extended by Milo Sesti and Alexander Roth into the corner here. Back out to the point. First quarter action here in the PBC Classic. Back over into the corner once again. There, the Baxter down low.
Trying to get underneath. Nice steal there by
Spadafora.
And up the court comes Ellwood City. Pass over to Alexander. He sets up a long 3, does not take it. Throws it out back top of the key to Milo Sesti to set up the offense. Got Joe Roth all the way out there. Out to Spatafor.
Extended man-to-man defense.
Yeah, they got everything really spread out a long way. Into the hands of Milo Sesti. He's got a lane to drive down. Loses the handle on the ball. That's 2 turnovers now for Ellwood City in 2 possessions. Have yet to take a shot.
Drive to the hoop. Shot is up and no good. Rebound will go to Sto-Rox. Still forced up, no good. Rebound backside, no good again.
Joseph Roth pulls it down. Up the court he comes. Gets a little resistance there, but gets the ball into his brother Alexander Roth for 3. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound there by number 2, Simmons Jr., one of the leading scorer here for the Sto-Rox Vikings.
We're a minute and a half in, like we've seen in the past 3 or 4 games, 0-0. 3-2 zone once again by the Wolverines. Pass into the corner. Back out to the point. Sto-Rox not forcing anything just yet.
They're not forcing anything, and they're actually getting some looks from 3-point, but they just don't seem to be wanting to pull the trigger until I say that.
Shot's no good. Rebound will go out of bounds off of, we're going to say off of Spatafor.
I think it was as they went up to get the rebound, he extended a little bit further, and the ball landed on the line, therefore out of bounds. Inbounding is Sto-Rox.
Oh, it's going to be a kick against Alexander Roth out of bounds, so they'll reset here. These are the plays that you got to have really good defense. Those set plays just like that, and there you go.
Up and in it goes. Nice play there by Sto-Rox, scored by number 15, Burton. Up the court, Antuano. He wants to drive down the lane. Puts it up and got nailed with a charge. We don't see that very often, but we saw it there. So that's going to be a foul on Antuano. First foul of the game, just a little over 2 minutes into the contest. Are you keeping track of scores, Brad? Because we're not getting much help from the scoreboard today.
Yep. We're going to try and do our best here for both teams. We'll see what we can do.
Driving, kick it back out there.
Near the corner, drive on Joseph Roth, almost out of bounds. They're going to say
and he did step out of bounds. Nice defensive play there by Joseph Roth.
Yep. First time. Full court pressure here.
Gets it inbounded to Antuano. And Sto-Rox quickly backs off. Antuano up the court, 2-0 here, 5:25 remaining. Antuano out to Sesti, fakes a 3, goes back around. Out to Joseph Roth, top of the key. We'll drive down lane, out to Antuano for 3. It's good! Nothing but net for Antuano. First points of the game for Ellwood City. It's 3-2. Back on defense is Ellwood City.
Pass over here, number 2, Corey Simmons Jr. down low to the big guy in the middle. Shots up, no good. Rebound, Joseph Roth.
And Joseph Roth gets it over to Antuano. Quickly up the court, both teams. Joseph Roth from way outside gets it back out to Antuano. He's trying to set up. They want to get Antuano or Joseph Roth down underneath. He's covered there nicely
by Jameer Pearson.
Yeah, Pearson's doing a nice job with Roth underneath. Not letting them get any kind of lane to this point in the game. There's Antuano, kicks it out to Spatafor. Does not go. And that's going to be out of bounds, last touched by Ellwood City.
Letting them play. I like it.
Yeah, they are letting them play
a little bit.
And pretty physical underneath, battling for them rebounds. As you said, Joseph Roth has 6 consecutive games of a double-double. So, he's able to get in and get some rebounds. He's finding some resistance early on in this game.
Yep. Drive there by Sto-Rox. Shots blocked by Milo Sesti.
Milo Sesti up the court to Alexander Roth. He's going to load down, puts it up and in. It's good. Count it. Alexander Roth, his first points of the game. It's 5-2, Ellwood City. That fast pace, I like that.
Right.
Because I think you can run on this team.
And I think Sto-Rox kind of threw the first punch per se. Wolverines bouncing back.
Drive down the lane, does not go. Joseph and Alexander fighting for it. It's rebounded there by number 5 of Sto-Rox.
Shot's no good. Rebound going to come out to the point here. Number 4 is going to take that shot. Runner's
rebound.
No good. Rebound by number 15, Burton.
It was initially blocked by Roth, but Burton got his mitts on it, puts it for the putback up and in. It's Pearson. 5-4, Antuano. Trying to do the pick and roll there, it looked like, but Antuano decided to keep it. Kicks it back out to Spatafor. Spatafor over to Milo Sesti. Milo standing at the top of that key. All Wolverines on the right side right now. Now we're getting some movement, setting up the offensive play. Gets a pick as Antuano. Shoots the 3 off the front of the rim. Side of the rim too hard, no good.
It's a very good look, just unfortunate
it was.
not going
He was
down.
A little bit off balance when on the release.
Drive there by number 4. It's up. It's no good. Rebound by Joseph Roth.
I'll tell you
His
what,
4th
they're
rebound.
letting him drive down in there. They're just not making the shots. Up and in, and he's going to get called for the foul. I imagine Sto-Rox was thinking about a charge on there, but it didn't happen.
And Joey knows his steps. He went and shifted to the left at Euro step, and it helped. It helped.
Fouls on number 4, his first, team's first.
And that's Marcus Thomas, the point guard. He's been running some really good stuff here so far
yes,
for
he has.
Sto-Rox.
Joseph Roth, his first free throw attempt of the day is off the front of the rim, no good.
Number 10 and number 20 checking in for Sto-Rox.
So
number 15 and 1 checking out.
So number 10, Amir Hibbler, and number 20, Amir Nelson checking in for the Vikings.
So Joseph Roth for his second shot from the foul line. And it is good. His first points tonight, Wolverines leading 6-4. Just under 3 minutes to go here in this first quarter.
Ball brought up by number 4, Marcus Thomas. He set up the point here. Now it looks like it can be extended man-to-man. And now the pass there deflected out of bounds by Joseph Roth. Good defense because it was a 2-on-1.
They had a 2-on-1 there. You know, that man-to-man works, but that guy underneath the hoop all of a sudden becomes really, really important when that happens.
Inbounds play once again. Something that the Wolverines have to watch out for sure.
They're not afraid to go down the lane and shoot, jump up and shoot just like that.
In and out,
does
rebound.
not go. There's about 5 of them that they've missed so far in this game.
And Joseph Roth has 5 rebounds already in this one.
6 minutes gone in the first quarter. Milo Sesti over to Alexander. Alexander, he's going to drive down that baseline, puts a jumper up, doesn't go, fights for it, going to be taken there. Not off the foot, back out to Alexander Roth. Wow, that was a crazy sequence. Ellwood City comes out with 2 points off of it. Alexander Roth.
Now a little bit of extended pressure there by Milo Sesti on the dribbler. Double team, Alexander Roth gets the steal.
Alexander Roth down he goes, puts it up in.
All right.
Lays it up and in. It's 10-4. We get a timeout here by the Sto-Rox
30-second timeout.
30 seconds it is with just under 2 minutes. Ellwood City 10-4 and about a 6-0 run here, Brad.
Yep.
So,
and like I said, I know Sto-Rox, they kind of threw that first punch. They were up 2-0. They looked like they came out pretty hefty. Wolverines battling back. And the shots, and now more importantly, the Wolverine defense has revved up a little bit.
It has. Sto-Rox is able to drive down that lane and put some shots in, but they're not making them.
Right.
And lucky for Ellwood City, or this score would be about 14-10.
Yes.
Those guys. Hey, got to give a shout-out. 7-year-old young man out there that we hear is a big fan of Ellwood City. And his name is Bates. Bates, we're glad you're listening. Keep at it, buddy. And we'll maybe see you in the basketball court here someday, or come on up here in the press box and join us. We'd love to have you. So, Bates, I hope you're having a good day. So, Sto-Rox coming up the court.
Just under 2 minutes here. First quarter action from the PBC Hall of Fame Classic. Montour. Pass over to number 20 there, Amir Nelson. He'll pass down low. Good defense by Joseph Roth. He'll get the rebound.
Another rebound.
6
and
rebounds.
That was, credit his defense as much as the rebound.
Yes.
To kind of almost could have called Sto-Rox for a walk there. Okay, over to Milo Sesti on the far side. He's going to dribble down. Joseph Roth, top of the key, gets it over to Antoino. Gets the pick. Oh.
No reaching, no foul. Wow. Wow.
But
that
pick and roll is going to work here. You wait, it's going to happen. They're setting him up for it. Alexander underneath it. Joseph Roth puts it up and lays it in. I thought, well, he made the 2 points. It's 12-4. Minute 11. Head coach Steve Antoino barking in some defensive calls. Spatafor out there with defense. Now,
good resistance.
Hearing about the last minute and a half, 2 minutes of play, they've really come out.
They have.
And pressured. And
that
shot, nice shot there by
Simmons.
He can do that, and he made it that time. It's 12-6. Antoino now up the court he comes. They're now putting the pressure on out when they're at the top. Antoino drives down the lane, puts it up, Euro step, up and in. Oh, that was pretty. Write that time down. Call ESPN. Da-da-da. What a move by Antoino.
My goodness, what a crossover
wow, they
move.
They're just really putting the pressure on at about half court.
Drive
but
there by
coming
number 4.
Down in, high off
rebound.
The glass. Rebound out to Antoino.
Quick
Long
pass
to Milo Sesti, out to Joseph Roth, up and good.
And one.
Count it, and one. It's 16-6. Joseph Roth going to the line to try to make it 17. Wow. Wow, they've outscored here in about the last 4 minutes, Brad, 10-2.
And we were 2 minutes into this game, not a single point.
Exactly.
Wow.
Hey, Milo Sesti's checking out.
A little breather.
Zion, buddy, checking in
like
here, which is 17 and a half
Good
seconds.
Move. A little bit of a breather.
Antoine came out too.
Fouls on 23, his first, team second, I believe.
Okay, shot by Joseph Roth. It is good. And we're not getting fouls on the board, so Dakota, you're doing a great job. I hope you're hearing what they're saying because we can't. So thanks, Dakota. Keep in charge of those fouls. Okay, 15 seconds remaining here. Wolverines up 17-6.
Across the timeline here at 10 seconds. Number 2, Corey Simmons Jr. He'll pass over to Marcus Thomas. 5 seconds remaining. Back over to Simmons. He'll look to drive. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Got to get a shot up. Here it comes. It's up. And it's good.
Good, and
they're going to say it counts. They're going to say it counts.
Nobody would say.
Yeah.
So
the 2-pointer by the Vikings is good, and that was good by Simmons, I believe, right?
Yeah.
At
Simmons
the end of the quarter.
At the buzzer. I didn't think he was going to get that call off, but he did. So at the end of one, it's 17-8. Balanced scoring attack there from the big three of Ellwood City, right, Brad?
Yep. Alexander Roth so far here, he has 6 points. Steve Antuano, he's got 5 points. You've got Joseph Roth with 2 points, so that's 4. He's got 6 points as well for the total of 17-8. Hey, Joseph Roth, wow, have a day already. 7 rebounds in that first quarter.
Hey, got to give a shout out to our new friend here, Parth Upadhyaya. Parth, writing for the, I get that last name right, Parth? You did. All right, good deal. Hey, check out Parth's writing in the Beaver County Times. Right, at the Beaver County Times. You can buy that in print. You can get online and be a subscriber online. Timesonline.com. Beaver County Times does a great job covering all high school sports. I do.
They are Beaver County, but they also cover us still.
They do.
I love it.
They take us in, and we get a lot of information from Beaver County Times. I try to credit your organization when we use it, so just so you know. So, but hey, check them out. Times Online or in print, Beaver County Times. So thanks, Parth, for checking things out here today.
Little update here. They did count it as a 3-pointer, so it's officially 17-9.
Okay, 17-9.
Yes, they did officially count as a 3-pointer, which
should have been. One of the few times in life, but they didn't call it.
No, they didn't call it.
Anyway, nonetheless, it's 17-9.
The coach called it.
So yeah, I think that was key. I tell you, beautiful arena here at Montour. Ellwood City wins and it's going to be punched out of bounds. Last touch by Sto-Rox.
Oh, I just now saw there's little gaps underneath the hoops where the press can actually take pictures from. That is awesome.
Okay.
That is so cool.
We had Milo Sesti checking in for Caden Kreitzer.
Yep, some quick subs in, kind of get some people some breathers before the start of the second quarter.
Inbounding here is Sesti underneath to Joseph Roth, up and in. He makes it look so easy. He does. 19-9. Here comes Sto-Rox.
Taking the ball here is Damian Baxter. Yep, he picks up the dribble here. Pass deflected, and I think they're going to say off of Sto-Rox.
So, I hate to say this, and it's not an Ellwood or Sto-Rox thing, but the officials sure do look at the coaches a lot in this game. We've seen it on both sides now, but they just want confirmation. I'm sure that's all they're going. Alexander Roth tried that quick pass, just a little too hard or tall for Joseph Roth. Joseph, he's chapping his chest. That's on me. Alexander's tapping his chest. It's on me. But turnover for Ellwood City. Now Sto-Rox. Spatafor showing his defensive skills, getting up there on Simmons.
Double team comes, they pass out of it, over to number 1, Baxter in the corner. Got to move it. There it is.
Oh, nice pass underneath.
Number 10, it's up and it's good. Number 10, Amir Hibbler.
Points
for
in
2.
the paint there. There's Antuano bringing it up. Jukes and Josh moves his way through, moves the body, does not go. The ball is,
but
they're going to get. I tell you what, Spatafor rolled up on that kid's ankle.
He did.
And,
he did.
Good number 10 for Sto-Rox, and he's getting around pretty good.
Fouls on Spatafor, his first, team second.
Okay. Fouls are 2-2, correct?
Yep. 2 fouls each. No timeouts taken in that first quarter. So
one for
one by Sto-Rox. You're right. Correct.
The Wolverines putting that double team or trap almost. I tell you what, something I've noticed here, Brad, there's a lot of more Sto-Rox maybe. Nice play there by Antuano. Gets it to Joseph Roth down. He comes. He goes up and lays it in.
All right.
It's 21-11. But the aforementioned point, Brad, I see Sto-Rox slipping a lot. Have you noticed that too?
Yeah.
When they stop that plant foot, and I don't know, Spatafor's just a beast. Honest, let's just say. He's back there causing disruption.
Behind the back pass.
Oh, pretty by Sto-Rox. Up and in by number 23.
Good move by number 23.
Fancy there
yeah,
by
nice
Sto-Rox.
pass. Marcus Thomas on that assist. Wow. Hey, you got to give it credit too here. This is the third game of the day.
Alexander Roth. Oh, just up, rebounded by Joseph Roth. Puts it up and in. And I tell you what, Joseph's darn near perfect underneath the hoop here
He
today.
is actually. He's 5 for 5. He's got 12 points.
And points in the paint. And some of them are off of rebounds.
Yes, he's got 8 rebounds now.
Offensively and defensively. So there comes Sto-Rox down the lane.
Nice split,
Tries
no good.
to Euro, doesn't get it into the hands of Milo Sesti. Senior Milo Sesti, up the court he comes. Gets it over to Alexander Roth. The Wolverines up by 10, their largest lead of the day. Back swing over to Milo Sesti, underneath to Joseph Roth. Puts it up. Oh, doesn't get that one. Gets the rebound. But
And
puts
one.
And one. Count it, Brad. That's 2 more. Give him a chance for 1 more.
Fouls on number 23.
And that's his second, I believe, now. Yep.
His second, team's third.
Yeah.
I have to wait for the
Yeah,
announcement.
yeah, and we'll take it.
We're
We'll wait
down.
for you to, we'll wait for you to say it.
We appreciate Montour hosting us here today, but Lord, maybe short staff running the scoreboard. That's up and good for Joseph Roth. Peyton O'Brien going to check in and give Joseph Roth a breather here with 5:15 remaining in this second quarter. Fast-moving game here.
With the ball now is Corey Simmons. He'll look to drive once again. Everybody in that point guard position drives, and it's good.
He puts it up and in.
Between Simmons and
You can
Thomas.
see how Simmons is averaging 17, 18 points a game.
He drives
really
right to
good
the hoop.
ball control. He was actually awarded at halftime of the last
Yes, he
game
was.
by for the Pennsylvania, the PBC, some of their outstanding summer players in their summer and fall leagues. Out to Alexander Roth. Just wanting to get something underneath. There's the Peyton O'Brien. Peyton checking in off the bench. Gets it to Spatafor. Spatafor over. Kind of a motion type offense here by the Wolverines.
Some schools in Pennsylvania call it Clarion. It's the exact same thing.
Oh, we got a foul.
Yeah, we got a moving screen on Spatafor. That's going to be his second.
His second.
Okay, checking back in for
Team's
Spatafor.
third.
Checking out. That'll be Joseph Roth checking back in. Got a couple-minute breather there. Up comes Sto-Rox down by 11.
And that was kind of a planned sub anyway, so it worked out.
Yep.
So with the ball now, once again, Simmons Jr. Running his cross is Marcus Thomas into the corner here. Back out to Simmons. He'll look to drive. He'll take the three-pointer. It's up. It's short. Rebound
Off the
will
front
go
of the
to
rim,
Roth.
Alexander Roth with the rebound. Out to Joseph Roth in a quick outlet. Oh, underneath to Peyton
Oh,
O'Brien.
what a
Puts
pass.
it up and, does not finish. Shot don't go. That brought us out of our seats.
They had me running. Oh, what a pass.
Boy, they just get the ball into Simmons' hands, and he is not afraid. Oh, nice block there by Joseph Roth. Another time somebody slips.
Yep.
Milo Sesti out to Alexander Roth for 3. Oh, in and out, no good. Quickly
Rebound
coming
by
in.
Roth.
Roth using that
It's
body,
good.
uses the backboard. Down it goes, 28-15. How many is that for him? Because we get a
That's gotta
timeout
be-
by Ellwood City, right, Dakota?
Yeah, timeout. 30-second timeout by Ellwood City.
Wow, and hey, on that last play, give Joseph Roth gets the rebound credit, but Antuano getting a little dirty down in there, diving in there to disrupt things, and kind of tip the ball, if you will, to his buddy Joseph Roth for the putback up and in.
So far, Joseph Roth officially from the 2-point area, shall we say, 2-point field goal range, he is literally 7 of 8. 14 points there, three free throws. He's got 17 points already, and on top of it, he's got 10 rebounds. There's a double-double just
There
like
you
that.
go. 3:33 to go in the second quarter.
His 7th double-double in a row. That's insane.
So after the timeout by Ellwood City, both teams now with 4 timeouts, right, Dakota?
Yep. Yeah, both teams have 4 timeouts left.
So up the court comes Sto-Rox. Going to move the ball now is number 4.
Marcus
down
Thomas.
The lane,
It's up and it's
in.
good.
Tell you what, Wolverines don't always have an answer.
Yeah,
for
I
them
think
driving down the lane.
They're going to have to get out of the 3-2 zone and maybe go 2-1-2
Well,
or something like that.
I only say that because we got some really big games coming up.
Yep.
And everything's on tape. They're going to need to kind of figure out how to stop that. And
they're going to call moving screen again.
Yep. So O'Brien is
Yep, they're going to call it on
Number
Peyton
11,
O'Brien.
Peyton O'Brien, his first, team's 4th.
They're really calling that moving screen.
You can about mug each other underneath the hoop.
You're right. You can, yeah, pretty much. Pass over to number 2 there. Simmons, he'll be double team, passes back out up to the point here. And that is number 4, Marcus Thomas with the ball. Met by Milo. He'll look to drive once again. That's the bread and butter.
It does not go that
Stolen.
time. They got to stop that time. Milo Sesti down the court. He comes. Got
All
some
the
resistance.
way.
Oh, splits it up and in. Milo Sesti for 2. His first 2 of the night. Coast to coast, Milo goes.
Vikings bring it back up here. They'll hand off here to number 2, Corey Simmons, and they're going to slow it down a little bit. This is their bread and butter. The drive to the hoop. He'll take the three-pointer. It's up, and it's nothing but net.
Nothing but net for Simmons. Oh. So we both saw it.
Yep, we both saw what was coming next.
Alexander Roth now. Meets some resistance there by Sto-Rox.
Oh, my.
They tried to tic-tac-toe, but it got blocked. Thrown away there. Down
Drive
comes
by Simmons. It's up and
up
it's
and
good.
In. You can't leave him alone.
Nope, you cannot.
Good player. The Spartans have cut the lead to 8.
Yep.
It was up to 13 at one point.
Vikings.
Yep, the Vikings.
What'd I say?
Spartans.
Okay.
But
They're
hey,
both green.
But you know what? We
So-
played them 3 times in
I
a
know,
row. So.
And this is Spartan Stadium.
And it's Spartan Stadium. You're right.
Roth for 3. Count it. Alexander Roth answers all that with a 3. His second 3 of the game, if I'm not mistaken. Stick around halftime, folks. We'll have all the up to date stats.
Corey Simmons with the ball here. 1:25 remaining. He'll get a screen. Passes over to number 1, Baxter. He thought about the 3. He'll drive.
Blocked there by Joseph Roth. Down he comes. It's a 1-on-2. Oh, he tried to get to Buddy Sesti, but stolen there by number 4. Coming back the other way. Stops, pulls up.
Marcus Thomas with a shot. They're going to call the
they're
foul
gonna
and
count
1.
it.
Wow.
Going to get the and 1. I'm not sure who the foul was on. There was 2 Wolverines in the vicinity.
Fouls on number 11, O'Brien.
That's
his second, team's 5th, I believe.
Yep.
Okay,
That's his
minute
second.
6 remaining, and that looks like Kreitzer coming in for
Caden Kreitzer
O'Brien.
coming in, and number 23 for
Number 23 just going to check in, and that's Jameer Pearson, who was one of the starters.
And
number
he has
12
Pearson
checked
is
out.
there
He's
with
got
two
2 fouls.
fouls.
Yep.
It's Pearson. Keep an eye up on that.
So going to the line for the N1 is going to be number 4, Marcus Thomas. We got another one. That's number 10, Amir Hibbler is going to check in now.
for number 2.
For number 2, and that was Simmons Jr. So going to the line, Marcus Thomas for the N1. Free throws up, and it's good.
And it's good. So we have a 30-second timeout here by Sto-Rox.
We'll take a timeout with them. 1:06 remaining before halftime, 33-25 Wolverines.
All right, welcome back, folks, in this contest. 33-25, Ellwood City after Sto-Rox timeout. They have 3 remaining, but just a minute remaining here in this half. Over to Sesti, out to Joseph Roth, back to Sesti. Cross-court pass to Alexander Roth. Kreitzer in the game, kicks it out to Antuano. He launches the 3 off the side of the rim, no good. Nice save there by Alexander Roth, but it's tipped out of bounds. I thought it was last touched by Ellwood, but it was Sto-Rox, number 10, that touched it. Hibbler. So 45 seconds remaining here. Not to need to rush for Ellwood City. They do need to get them inbounded, and they do. Back to Milo Sesti. Alexander Roth for three. Count it. It's good. 36-25. Alexander Roth, his third three-pointer of the game.
Second. Yeah,
Oh, I'm
officially
sorry.
his second. No, you're okay. You're
I
okay.
should have gave him the third. I would have.
There's a couple of his shots that look like it's going to go down. Hey, it looks like the Vikings are going to hold here for this last shot. 20 seconds
suppose.
remaining or so.
Why not?
Marcus
You're down
Thomas.
by 11. I
Yep.
never understood that.
Yep.
Anyway, want to get a good
Double
offensive
team
play.
comes. He loses the ball. Stolen there by Milo.
Sesti with
Got
it.
10 seconds.
10, 13, yeah, we're getting down to 10 seconds now. Antuano to Sesti. 8 seconds. Got to make something happen. He gets a pick. Throws it back over to Joseph Roth. Out to Alexander Roth for three. It's counted. It's good. There's the buzzer. It's halftime. Wolverines in the lead, 39-25. I don't know if that's how they drew it up, but it worked. So, at the end of halftime, it's the Ellwood City Wolverines 39. The Sto-Rox Vikings 25.
We'll take a short little break. That'll give me time to do some stats.
Okay,
They're going to
great.
have a presentation here, I think, here.
Yep,
in
and
a little bit.
we'll broadcast that.
The presentation of the Edward Watchko Summer League Most Valuable Player Award for the top player in our Summer League championships. The award is named after legendary Cornell basketball coach Ed Watchko, who created a Class A dynasty at Cornell. To center court, coaching legend Ed Watchko.
No,
We have two awardees today, as we were unable to honor the 2002 award winner due to the pandemic. The 2002 winner of the Watchko Award as Summer League MVP is Jake DeMichael of Our Lady of Sacred Heart. Jake averaged 24 points a game throughout the 2004 Outdoor League, leading Wolves to the championship in the prestigious PBC League. Please welcome to center court Ocean, Jake DeMichael. Our 2002 awardee is North Hills' Matt Seidel. Matt averaged 20 points a game in leading North Hills to an undefeated 2001 Summer League championship. The school's #1 in 29 years to the PBC League. Congratulations to both of these young men. Let's have one more big round of applause for both of our award winners, Jake DeMichael and Max Seidel.
All right, folks, welcome back here to Montour High School. We're at the PBC Classic here, Hall of Fame Classic. We have some halftime stats here with the lead 39-25 in favor of the Wolverines. Hey, folks, you want to talk about domination by the Splash Brothers. Wow. Alexander Roth has 3 3-pointers in that first half alongside 3 2-pointers. So if you total up, he's got 15 points, and he's leaving off where he played against Riverside. If you take off 15 points, he's now down, let's see, what's 53 minus 15? He's down to 38 points before 1,000. So we'll keep track on that. He's down to 38. On the flip side, the other Splash brother, Joseph Roth, have a day, folks, 7th double-double in a row. He's got 17 points, 10 total rebounds, 2 offensive and 8 defensive. That's been the show of this game so far. Missed shots, rebounds, quick rebounds, and outlets has led to the Wolverines out with this 14-point lead. Hey, we want to talk about what is the Pittsburgh Basketball Club. And we have a little blurb here from the site. The Pittsburgh Basketball Club is a nonprofit 501 organization that organizes, directs, and promotes youth basketball throughout the tri-state area. Our organization is proud to have approximately 2,500 student-athletes participate in various curriculums through the summer months alone. An assortment of programs are offered throughout the school year, month, as well as the Thanksgiving and Christmas vacation periods. Our goal is very simple. In this day and age, when today's youth have as many bad influences available to them as good ones, we want to ensure that our community's youth have a well-organized, exciting program to share with 3 coaches and peers to call their own. There is no better place for today's youth to spend their summer months with their friends under a coach's supervision in the neighborhood gym playing basketball. The Pittsburgh Basketball Club has given youth men of all ages the opportunity to make new friends from various communities, as well as strengthen existing relationships with friends and coaches in a supervised forum. Sports teaches lessons, builds confidence, and begins friendships with the young man can maintain for a lifetime. Folks, the PBC started way back when. It was originally founded in 1994. They had 8 teams participate in the first league, and it just has blown up since then. Since 2000, so 6 years in, they went from 8 teams to 90 teams in the summer. So you got to give credit where it's due, and the future is just going to grow, and that's why we're here today. After year 2000, they said, hey, why not let's do this during the actual basketball season, and that's why we're here.
And they've done some very nice things at halftime at these games. We just saw 2 players get recognized, in that league as their MVPs. Matt Seidel, Jake DeMichael. One was from Ocean, the other one I was kind of busy here. I missed where he was from. And legendary coach out there. The next halftime, they're going to honor their coach of the year for last year, and that is Ellwood City coach Steve Antuano. We are going to be here to video that.
Yep.
We're not going to keep the YouTube thing going, but keep updated on all of our social media accounts, and we will have that presentation to Coach Antuano as he was selected Coach of the Year last year after that.
And the reward is what's called the Citrone Award. The Pittsburgh Basketball Club is proud to announce the formation of the Richard Citrone Coach of the Year for Western PA's top regular season coach. The award is named after the legendary Sto-Rox basketball coach Dick Citrone, who was the founding father of the Sto-Rox basketball dynasty, winning 1 state championship, 5 Whipple championships, as well as 10 section titles. In Coach Citrone's star-studded career, he went 32-0 in 1983 with the state championship, and that was Pennsylvania's last undefeated state championship until Newcastle a couple years back, 13-14 won it. Coach remains active in our area basketball as an evaluator for All-American showcase camps, where he is the astute eye for talent and is utilized to determine our area's nominations for various All-Star games and national basketball clubs and camps. The Pittsburgh Basketball Club is honored to name our Coach of the Year and award for this outstanding coach in person. Each year, we will have a list of 4 to 6 nominations by a vote of area coaches and media for this annual award, with the winner being announced in the fall prior to the tip-off of the new season, which is right now.
Yep.
If you look at the past coaches, what do you got on their list?
You got some really great names. Some you'll know. Mike Rodriguez from Olsh. You'll see Ralph Blundo from Newcastle. He's got it a couple times. Back in 2012, Doug Biega from Beaver Falls. Aliquippa's own Nick Lakovich, who we just saw them play in the game before, won it back in 2016 when he took Aliquippa to the state championship. So a very big honor for Coach Steve Antuano. Very well deserved. Yes, we're Ellwood guys, and we think, I tell you what, Brad, we are very fortunate in what we do. The coaches that we get to work with.
Right.
We've got Coach Lamenza with football was always a text, a phone call away. We've not met new Coach Bradley yet, but I know we will be. Coach Steve, he's in contact with us all the time. Just little tidbits of information.
And not only Steve, but Ricky, Chris,
all of them.
All of them are
Dina,
all about it. Yep, Dina.
Coach Dina from the girls basketball, Coach Jenna. We are here to help promote these programs, and it makes that job more. We appreciate it when the coaches appreciate it.
We can go on the record. We don't have to pay for a ticket. We get to be here to not only do a job, but it's just like when you hear the announcers. Not only are we doing a job, but it's also something that we love to do. We get a ticket here, and we promote it as much as possible.
I'll go with the old cliche. the day this turns into a job
Yes.
is the day I don't do it anymore.
Right.
So it's a lot of fun. We're a minute 35 away. We'll just stay right here. We'll take
We'll take a little bit of break, reset
quick break.
everything.
We'll be back. Okay, Brad, we're back here ready to start halftime. While you were talking halftime there, Brad, I just wanted to say the man that sang the Star Spangled Banner, John Tucci.
Yep.
And it was awesome. I mean, it was awesome. He came up and thanked
Yes.
us for airing it, and we said, we just said how nice it was and how much we enjoyed it. He appreciated us saying that. He wants to give a shout out to everybody listening. I'm sure if you go to high school events, he's done some Pirates, I think, and
Yes,
Penguins.
he has done some Pirate games.
Pirates, and very, very nice of him to come up and make himself known to us, and a very, like I said, his reputation preceded him because it was all good, and then when he started singing, yeah, man, it was all game, and it was a lot of fun. Sto-Rox here to start off this third quarter, down by 14. I think this is the largest lead for the Wolverines to this point. That three-pointer by Alexander Roth at the end of regulation, or end of halftime, put it over.
Bats goes over here to number 4, Marcus Thomas, one of the 3 point guards that are running for the Sto-Rox Vikings.
That is a good point, Brad. They got about 3 people that are not
and they
afraid.
love to drive to the hoop. There you go,
and there
right
it
on
is.
point.
Jump shot up and in.
You gotta,
Wolverines traveling right to left here.
You got
on
to
your
cut
screen.
that. You got to cut that drive off before it even
You
happens.
have to. You really do. That's probably the one thing today that Sto-Rox, put an asterisk aside, is doing very, very well.
Left wide open.
Antoine for 3.
It's good.
It's good. I would love to go back and look at the tape. When he comes out of halftime, when he comes out to start a game, and he takes that first three-pointer, the percentage of him making them,
It's insane.
It's got to be like 95%.
Drive there by number 23. It's
up and
good.
in.
Jameer Pearson.
Got a little soft spot there. Sto-Rox taking off the pressure. Number 30 in there, and he is a big boy. For
Cody Hall, 6'7",
Sto-Rox.
listed sophomore.
Just a sophomore. Looks like a grown man out there. Okay, Antoine. Rise around. Alexander Roth out to Joseph Roth. Wants to drive.
He thought
he's
thinking.
He got a big boy in front of him. Gets a little screen there. Up and in.
Nice.
He makes that look so doggone easy. Hey, thinking of our Roth family friends down in Florida, it was 3 degrees at my house this morning. So if they are complaining at all about being a little chilly, it was 3 degrees here. Hi to our friends down south.
Deep 3 there. It's up, and it's
there
good.
it is
Number
by
2,
Simmons.
Corey Simmons Jr. And you know what? The Vikings are just hanging around.
They're just answering right now. Still down by 12, but they got some life going here in this offense. Antoine out to Roth. He seems almost act like there is a shot clock. They come down and go so fast. Antoine over to Milo. Joseph Roth. Weave around, pulls up.
Deep 2.
Shoots it, doesn't go. Rebound there by Simmons. Loses the handle on the ball. Spatafor alertly gets it. He wants to drive. He gets fouled, and he possessed out there.
I love it.
So that foul's on number 23. Team's first of this half.
That is Pearson's third, one of their starters, with 3 fouls early in this third quarter. So inbounding is Milo Sesti. Gets it to Antoine. Antoine fakes a 3, pulls it back out, does that dribble between the legs. Low look pass to Joseph Roth underneath the Spatafor, loses the handle on the ball, out of bounds it goes.
It's a good look. I love the passing.
It was a look. Because I think that's one of the keys, because when Joseph Roth is so good underneath there, it collapses that defense around him. So every now and then, to keep them honest, they pull it out.
Number 15 subbing in for number 30 for Sto-Rox.
Shaylin Burton will check back in, one of the starters for the Sto-Rox Vikings. You got to give credit that the passing is on point. They just got to finish. That's all.
Yep.
Drive
Simmons.
once again. It's up and it's good.
I tell you what.
You got to close it off.
Sto-Rox has come out here, and they've not missed very many shots 3 minutes into this third quarter. Antoine winds around here. Gets the hands of Milo Sesti. Wanted to go underneath, didn't have anybody. Now, back out to Antoine. He's looking. Underneath to Joseph Roth. Cutting to the hoop was Antoine. Pretty. Makes it look good. Antoine for 2, 46-34. Simmons brings it up the court.
Just over 5 minutes. Corey Simmons with the ball here. He'll get a screen. He'll look to drive. He's on the big guy. Cross. Nice
tried the
look.
no-look pass.
Yeah, it looked great.
But it was maintained by Sto-Rox.
Yep. Pass out here to number 4, Marcus Thomas. Met there. Drive here by Simmons. He'll put the shot up. It's up. No good. Rebound will go to the Sto-Rox. This time Spatafor
with the rebound. Quickly to Joseph Roth. Down the right wing he comes. Loses the handle. He went to pass to Antoine, but lost the fingertips.
Drive once again by Corey Simmons. Pushes off. No foul and gets the layup.
I tell you what, I am impressed.
Timeout by Sto-Rox.
I tell you, yes, Wolverines still have a 10-point lead, but Sto-Rox came out
now
here.
Now it's down to 8.
Yeah.
Or no, sorry, check that. They just put it up now.
Okay. The Sto-Rox has come out very strong here in this third quarter, as did the Wolverines. I mean, they're about evenly scored right now. But Sto-Rox, I really like how in the first half they seem to drive and keep driving. Now this time here, just that quick jump shot.
Yep.
Jump shot.
And I
Just
think
dribble in, boom.
We've seen this during the season that a team can score in the paint on Wolverines, but the Wolverines shooting and the rebounding kind of shuts it down, and they have to change their game plan.
Right.
And that usually causes issues. Sto-Rox said, you know what? Screw it. We're down 14. We don't care. The game plan is still get it to the point guard, get a screen, and drive.
And now they're pulling up and jumping and trying to, and they're making them.
Yeah,
They
the game plan really hasn't
in
changed.
The first half.
They're just making their shots now.
Say, we want to give a shout out. Mike White is here.
Yes.
I'd love to try to get to talk to him. He's like Mr. High School.
Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. He's the main writer for everything
and
high school sports.
He's been covering it a long time. And
you want to talk about having a good dinner? There you go.
Yep. If I could have dinner with him, and just all I would do is ask questions, because he's a history book. And you'll hear him on the Fan from time to time, and just tremendous knowledge and promoter of high school athletics. Alexander fakes a 3 up to Spatafor, back to Alexander, gets it out to Sesti, head fakes, gets it under to Alexander Roth, tries to get to Joseph Roth. They're kind of sealing Joseph off here underneath a little bit more here, but give Antoine time, he'll get it figured out. There it is, up and in for Joseph Roth. This time he started at the foul line and then cut nicely in there. So, hey, that's adjusting. That's what championship teams have to do.
Yep.
They have to do. And the Ellwood City Wolverines are doing it to this point. Driving.
Marcus Thomas once again. It's up and it's
high
good.
Off the glass for Thomas. And you can see the animation by head coach Steve Antoine.
Yep.
He wants this defense to do something to shut this down.
I would say normally you score 50 points, you're going to win a game.
Sester for 3, all off the front of the rim. No good. Gets his own rebound. Way to follow your shot. Kicks it out to Antoine for 3.
It's good.
It's good. Antoine for 3 makes the score 51-38. Up the court comes
number 1 now.
Baxter.
Damian Baxter, he puts it up. It's good.
Man, they're going. Man, run and gun here offense. You don't need to watch the NFL for that today.
No, you do not.
Wow.
If you love basketball or any way or any
this
form.
Is a lot of fun. Alexander Roth. Now on the wing, out to Milo Sesti. He's going to drive, puts it up, kicks it out to Antoine. Gets it to Alexander Roth for 3.
It's
counted.
Good.
It's good for Alexander Roth. It's 54-40.
His 4th three-pointer on the night.
Yep. So we got a little job shadowing going on here. Nice block there. I can't believe it wasn't a foul, honestly. Joseph Roth gets it to Spatafor, up to Alexander Roth, sets up the 3. In and out. Doesn't get
rebound.
The big guy, Milo Sesti with the rebound. Now over to Alexander Roth. Pulls back, fakes the 3, picked up the dribble, over to Milo. Now, let's take a breath.
Yeah.
Antoine.
For us.
Stevie Antoine even takes a breath. Okay, Alexander Roth over to Joseph Roth.
Calming before the storm of the fourth quarter.
Yes, I believe so. 2
Deep
minutes
3.
Deep 3.
It's good.
Count it. Antoine counts the 3, and that thing was about 5 feet behind the line.
Wow.
Wolverines up by now 17. I say job shadowing because Spatafora is just in Simmons' pocket, in his face, but Simmons, a good player, still jumps that two-pointer and makes it. That's one thing about Spatafora. When he does that face guarding, he can get annoying. I mean, I could see how that happens, but Simmons, we now see why he's getting awards because he's a really good player. Joseph Roth back out to Spatafora. Gets it over to Antoino. Fakes the three, wants to drive, pulls it back out. And this is all right. This is all right. You got a 15-point lead. You don't need to score every 40 seconds. This is high school basketball where they don't have a shot clock.
We talk about it every time. That may be the first time you talked about it.
Our loyal listeners, Sesti for three, too hard off the back of the rim. Quick hustle there. Oh, Spatafora, he's possessed. But the ball goes out of bounds.
Fans had to play a little dodgeball
Yeah,
there over
they
in the
did
stands.
there. There's some.
So checking in is Amir Hibbler, number 10, and I believe number 4, Marcus Thomas, also checked back in.
Caden Kreitzer's checking in for Spatafora as well.
I think Spatafora just needs a breather.
Yep.
He gets a nice thank you there from Coach Steve Antoino.
As he should. Man on the mission. They just say, put your head on somebody's chest.
I gotta next time out, I gotta say something.
All right, ball taken there by Marcus Thomas. He's passed off there, back to Thomas in the corner, and
He walked. He walked.
Yep.
I got to give a shout out. I don't know why we don't do this before. Tom Natal. He's a statistician for Ellwood City down on the bench, and I tell you what, when these coaches rely on those guys, I see Coach Steve Antoino, hey, how many fouls? How much time? Where are we at? And Tom does a great job. He's a teacher at the Ellwood High School, and just a super guy.
Yep.
And he does a great job. So shout out to Tom Natal.
So it looks like Wolverines is going to hold here. 30 seconds
30
remaining.
seconds.
Vikings not really pressing too much, letting it happen.
I think Antoino didn't know that ball was coming to him.
Yeah.
So got 5 seconds. And starts dribbling around. He's just kind of killing some clock. We're down to 19. Around he goes. Wants to drive. Underneath the Kreitzer. Gets it to go. Caden Kreitzer with 2. 10 seconds here. Wolverines got to pay attention. They do. Simmons coming up.
Double
gets
team.
resistance.
Gets over. Wide open down low. It's good.
Nice play there.
Reverse
by
layup. Number 15, Shaylin Burton. The shots.
Coming in. Oh, man,
the camera guy
that
wasn't
could have
looking.
been bad. That could have been real bad. He'd have got a picture. He'd
I
never
got
get
it on
one
camera.
up. I mean, that would have been a highlight reel because that would have been bad. Anyway, it's 59-44 as we go into this fourth quarter of play. Wolverines leading by 15. What was our score in there in that?
Wolverines outscored Sto-Rox 20-19, but they traded a lot of baskets early. And in
really
fact,
did.
Sto-Rox had a 4-point cushion there in that third quarter. But nonetheless, Wolverines outscore the Vikings 20-19. Folks, we'll take a short little break and bring
Very
you
few
fourth quarter
fouls in that.
action.
Yeah, we got 1-0.
Yep.
Only one foul in that third quarter.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Brad.
Nope,
Go ahead.
We're good. We'll take a short little break here, bring you fourth quarter action. Wolverines up by 15.
Hey, welcome back, folks. Hey, another guy up here in the press box, new good friend of ours, Dane Andrews from Chartiers Valley. He does the broadcasting for them. He's a senior there at Chartiers Valley, and he will be doing the game here later on. If you're on the WPIA websites, these links are always there. Nice young kid. Appreciate what he's doing underneath to Joseph Roth, out to Antoino. He does a little shot from the elbow, up and good. But check Dane out if you like a good basketball team in Chartiers Valley.
All right, so Vikings got a battle back here, down by 17. Number 4, Marcus Thomas will be met there by Milo Sesti. Here comes the screen. Marcus will look to drive. He goes all the way to the hoop. He puts it up, and they're going to call a foul. It's not going to be on Joey. It's going to be on, I think, Milo. That one caught me off guard.
Fouls on Milo Sesti, his first, team's first of the half.
So Thomas will go to the line for 2.
And like you said, Thad, I see a lot of the players trying to dry their shoes. You got to remember, They had like 8 or 9 games yesterday, and they had 3 before this one today. So
And
a
the
lot
other
of
thing
games.
I think I counted up. There were. I'll make this shot, and he does. 12 of the 22 teams that played here are all ranked in the top 5 of the WPIAL. The schedule makers did a nice job getting this tournament going.
Yep.
Second shot off the front of the rim, no good. Joseph Roth with another rebound. Gets it in the hands of Sesti. Far pass down to Alexander Roth. He's going to drive down that baseline. Throws it out to Chrysler. Up to Milo Sesti for off the front of the rim. No go.
Oh, he almost got his own rebound.
Yep, down number 4. He's going to put it up and misses the layup. Out of bounds. Last touch by
We're going to say
Sto-Rox.
I kind of agree with number 2 there, Corey Simmons. That could have been called either way.
Yeah, it could have. A press put on here, of one of the more aggressive presses we've seen. Touchdown pass down there to Kreitzer and loses the ball.
The one thing
out of bounds.
They did press, but the guy they inbounded to is about 1.5 feet above everybody else.
Right. So inbounding now is Sto-Rox, Hibbler. So the Wolverines, kind of a mini press, I'll call it.
Ball's inbounded here, number 2, Corey Simmons Jr.
Guarded there by Kreitzer.
Yep. I know I just got an alert for the AFC Championship game. Hey, put that on weight. Got 5 more minutes.
Shot does not go, and the ball goes out of bounds. So 6:47 remaining here. In the NFL, all you got to do anymore is watch about the last minute and a half, and you see everything you need to see. So,
I'm glad you went there because I agree
who's the field
with
goal kicker? No, I'm serious.
I'm there
anymore.
with you. Yeah. He
So
played,
Alexander Roth.
played 58 minutes for nothing.
So Alexander gets it in the hands of Milo Sesti. Milo directing some traffic here in the offense. Out to Kreitzer. Had Joseph Roth cutting. Didn't see him. Now Antoine out top of the key in this right near side. Over to Alexander Roth. Kind of a motion kind of thing going here.
They call it motion. It's the same thing as clearing.
Underneath.
Oh, boy.
To Joseph
There we
Roth.
go.
Up and in. Bore him to death with the motion play. Somebody comes open. It's Joseph Roth for 2. 63-45. Wolverines right at their season average in points scored with 6 minutes remaining.
Drive here by Marcus Thomas.
Blocked
it's blocked
there.
by Joseph Roth.
Taken there by Antoine. They got numbers. Puts it. Oh! He wanted it so bad. That would have been sweet. Kreitzer cleans it up. Now we're having some fun. Antoine and Roth have yet to even look at each other.
Man.
They just both knew. I think that might have happened in practice a few times.
Right.
Simmons underneath. Puts it up.
Good play there by number 23, Jameer Pearson. I tell you what, that's
There's
been
out to
butter.
Joseph Roth. He's going to be fouled there.
Yep. Talk about consistency. All 5 starters for the Wolverines have 3 assists. Spatafor has 2. Everybody has at least 2 to 3 assists. That is insane.
So that foul was on number 15, who just checked out. His first, team second of this half.
So the ball's going to be inbounded here.
Tries to get it down there to Joseph Roth. Looking for a cutter. Finds his brother Alexander.
And one?
Puts it up.
No.
Puts
Wow.
it in. No
All
foul.
right. We'll
but
take
give
it.
him the 2 points.
Yep.
I believe
So
it was number
Kreitzer's now
23
job
that
is to
checked
be
in.
all over Simmons.
Drive here by Thomas.
Oh! I think you're going to get Milo. Little over aggressive there was Milo.
Yep. Milo Sesti foul. His second, team second.
So foul's not really an issue. Milo with 2, Spatafor with 2, and O'Brien with 2. No, foul's not an issue for the Wolverines. 5:12 remaining. Ball inbounded here to the point. It's going to be taken there by Simmons Jr. He's on Kreitzer. Simmons will drive, kick out there. The Baxter met there. Good defense, and they're going to call it
out of bounds. Nice
Yep.
job there by Antoine, disrupting things enough that he lost the handle. Ball goes out of bounds. Inbound Sesti to Antoine. Getting some directions from the head coach, Steve Antoine. Underneath to Joseph Roth. Kicks it out to Alexander Roth for 3.
And
rattles
out.
the rim.
And that's
Does not
gonna be-
go. Going to be last touched by Sto-Rox. Ellwood City will maintain possession with 4:44 remaining. 20-point lead here for the
I've
Wolverines.
never seen a three-pointer go that far down and come out. I mean,
Yeah.
that was halfway down.
Oh, nice steal there by number 10. Hibbler.
Yep. He'll pass up to Baxter. Baxter will kick over to Pearson. Pearson puts it up, and it's good.
Off the glass.
Nice
and good.
look.
Yes, it was. Okay, inbound now to Milo Sesti. 4:30 remaining. Wolverines up by 18. In the ball in the hands of Kreitzer. Over to Alexander Roth. Gets it to Milo Sesti. Sesti wants to drive down that lane. Puts it up. Oh, pretty.
All
Count
right.
it, Milo Sesti. Gets the layup. Here comes Simmons. He's deceptively fast, is Simmons.
Yep.
Kicks the ball
Drive
out.
by
to-
Baxter. Nice look to him.
Oh, with the block
Joseph Roth.
by Joseph Roth. Coming the other way. Bounce pass to Kreitzer. He wants to go. Throws it to Joseph Roth. Little far. Milo Sesti. Back to Antuano. Out to Alexander Roth for three. Count it. It's good. Alexander Roth.
His fifth three-pointer in this
Fifth
one.
three-pointer of the day. As well as probably 6 other points. He's
Yep.
got to be over 20 points by now.
Oh, yeah.
3:39.
He's going to have, I think, 23 total.
There's a shot by Simmons, too hard off the back of the iron. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Sto-Rox. Ellwood City with possession.
All right, substitutions here. Number 20 is coming in. That's Amir Nelson. And I think
It's
number
12.
20 and number 12. Number 12.
Wasn't it 12?
Yep, Mackay Upshaw.
Elwood City takes a timeout.
Okay, Ellwood-
30-second timeout.
All right,
All right.
folks, we'll take a timeout with them. 3:30 left, fourth quarter. Wolverines up 23.
Welcome back, folks. After that timeout by the Wolverines, they have 3 remaining. Sto-Rox has 2. Thank you, Dakota. Inbounding is Ellwood City. Gets the hands of Antuano. Milo bringing up the court. Hey, we can't say again a thank you to Montour High School for their beautiful, beautiful facilities here, and they were great for us to work with. There's a drive to Joseph Roth. Does not go that time. Quickly the other way. Is Sto-Rox lays it up and in. Pretty play there by number 4, Thomas. Just 3 minutes, 5 seconds remaining. Sesti bringing the ball up the court. Wolverines up by 21. Over to Antuano.
Oh, he's looking for that backdoor cut
I know,
every time.
He was. Joseph Roth going to drive down that baseline, pulls it back out, gets in the hands of senior Antuano. Over to Alexander Roth. 3 seniors on the court right now for Ellwood City, a sophomore and a junior. Alexander Roth gets the ball, going to move it around a little bit. Gets it to Milo Sesti, kicks it out to Kreitzer. He's going to line up for 3.
It's
Count
good.
it. It's
Nothing
good.
but net.
Nothing but net is Kreitzer's three-pointer. 75-51, 24-point lead. Here comes Simmons. Loses the handle, but keeps it from going over the timeline for an over and back. Sesti's just being annoying out there on defense. He's just wanting the ball.
Shot by Pearson up, no good. Backside rebound up. This time is good by number 12, and that is Micah Upshaw.
High off the glass that time. So Joseph Roth, he's going to bring her down the court.
Why not? Why not?
Oh, loses the handle on the ball. I think he was trying to do.
Yep.
Oh, there's a pass. Number 12 puts it up. Does not go. Rebound there. Alexander Roth gets it in the hands of Sesti. Quickly up to Kreitzer. There's Alexander Roth for 3.
It's good.
Count it. It's good. That's 6 threes for Alexander Roth. Going to call it.
I think
So
you're
substitution first. O'Brien and Spatafor coming in for Joseph Roth.
You're going to see
and
a lot of
Alexander.
substitutions.
Okay, that was
Both
that was
Roth
that was
brothers,
just
I
a
think,
timeout by Ellwood City just
No,
for
it-
substitutions.
yeah.
Yep. Just
Did
substitutions.
they charge him a timeout? Yes,
Yeah.
they did. Okay, thank you.
Yep, they're just trying to
Yep, we got
give everybody an opportunity.
We got some Zion Bunny out there, a senior. Grady Smith, a senior out there. Peyton O'Brien out there, a senior.
Grady is a
Spatafor
junior.
out there. Oh, Grady, I'm sorry. Grady is a
Grady's
junior.
this
Yep.
year.
Thanks for clarifying that. And we got Spatafor out there doing what he's been doing all day when he's been in there. Face guarding Simmons. Wolverines up by a bunch.
Take the deep two. It's off the backside. No good. Backside rebound by Pearson. It's up and it's good.
Yep, counted. It's good. Minute 20 remaining. Grady Smith to Zion Bunny. Zion. Nice move here by Coach Santuano.
Yep.
Letting some of the other players get a chance here. They put the time in just like everyone else does. And
hey, this is a preview.
You got a little experience. You got to get experience. And that's going to be
They're going to call a foul on
foul?
Spatafor. What? That was not a foul,
Yep,
but okay.
On Spatafor, should be. Is that
Yeah, that's his
third.
Team's third as well.
Team's third.
Yep.
I was thinking
But,
that,
hey.
but I was waiting for clarification.
Yep. So ball inbound here to number 2, Corey Simmons Jr. He's going to be in double digits on offense for sure. He looks to drive all the way to the
nice
hoop.
step
It's
in
up
there.
and it's good.
Count it. It's
Wow.
good. Going to go to the line for the and one.
Spatafor, his fourth now. Looks like Alexander Roth is coming in for Grady Smith.
So Alexander Roth.
And
here.
we all know why this move was being made. We all know.
So Simmons from the line. He's not really been to the line that much, has he? First shot there to complete the end one is good. Wolverines up by 20. Inbounding. Peyton O'Brien. O'Brien over to Alexander Roth. Lost the handle on the ball. Kind of hit him in the face, but he appears to be okay. Nice move there by Kreitzer. Gets it over to Alexander Roth. Put up and in.
It's
Counted.
good.
It's good. Alexander Roth. Stick to here after the game, folks. We'll have all the stats for you. Brad will compile. And in the waning moments here, this game, Wolverines up by 22.
Nice pass by Pearson. Good split. What a look by number 4, Marcus Thomas to Pearson.
There's the ball into Kreitzer. Kreitzer in the final 20 seconds here. Alexander Roth loses the handle but gets it back.
No foul. Wow.
Yep, Zion Bunny.
There we go.
Underneath to Peyton O'Brien. Puts it up and in. Count it for senior Peyton O'Brien. 82-60. Touchdown pass. Goes out of bounds with just 2.7 seconds remaining. It'll be Sto-Rox possession. But unless they come up with a 22-point play, I think there's a shot for Simmons for 3 off the front of the rim. That's the end of the game, folks, as the Ellwood City Wolverines have defeated the Sto-Rox Vikings 82-20. A great game here played
60.
by Ellwood. 60, win by 22. I beg your pardon on that one. So a big game here out of conference. You have the number 1 team for Section 3A in WPIL going against the number 3 team in Section 2A, and today the 3A team came out on top 82-60. Remember, folks, huge game Tuesday night. As we take on Neshannock. This is a big-time conference game that should have ramifications on where the teams end up in the standings. So we really do hope that, hey, we love that you listen. We do. We love that you listen to the games, but we'd love to see your smiling faces at the big gym, at the gymnasium. You'll see down there, you on that, Dakota?
Yep.
Players of the game. Corey Simmons, player of the game, is number 2, Corey Simmons. And from Ellwood City, number 35, it's Joseph Roth, your player of the game for Ellwood City. 2 fine, great athletes out there that were a lot of fun to watch play today. Simmons, pretty good player. I was very, very impressed by him. And Joseph Roth, for our loyal listeners, he was just being Joseph Roth today with a whole bunch of points. A beast underneath on the boards. Played a great game. Really, a whole team did. As Brad's compiling the stats here, I'm going to see a lot of.
That's a lot of tally marks.
Yeah,
Brad.
there's a lot of tally marks.
Yeah,
you want to talk
there's-
about points.
Yep, go ahead, Brad.
We're going to have to get the verification from our statistician down low. There's a couple of things I'm looking at here, points-wise. But, hey, Alexander Roth finished with 28 points. So if you take and add 28, he's officially at 975. That means he needs 25 for 1,000 points, by the way. So he needs 25.
And I'm just speaking off the cuff here. Wouldn't it be nice if he did it at home at Tuesday night at
right?
Neshannock?
Hey,
So,
I have a feeling I mean, I don't want to say
Well,
it, but
it. No, we'll
what's
let
gonna
it.
happen.
We'll let it
You know
play
what's
out.
gonna happen.
We'll see.
Yep.
See how it plays out.
Steve Antuono, I believe, finished with 19 points. Milo 64 points. Joseph Roth finished with 23 points, but more importantly, he finished with 12 rebounds. So he had 23 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 blocks, and a steal. You want to talk about a stat line, and we have it. I mean, if you look at these averages, I mean, they're insane what
Yep,
he's
he's
averaging.
averaging 19.1, 12.8, so he's just a little bit above average. 2.2 assists,
1.3 on the steals.
On the steal.
And talk about that. You got 4 of them today, 4
Yep.
blocks. That average is going to go up. We also had, I believe, Peyton O'Brien had 2 points. The one I have to verify is Caden Kreitzer. He made, I believe, 2 3-pointers, and I think he made 2-point shots. I think he finished with 10 points. Let's see if we can get a confirmation here.
Well, we'll have that for you.
Yep. So, anyways, we'll have all the results. We'll have all the
Pretty sure
ending
four or
points.
5. Was it 4 blocks? Was it 4 blocks?
Yeah, he had 4
4
blocks.
blocks.
Yep. One steal.
One steal.
Yep. We'll get all the stats here, folks. We're gonna end the broadcast
Yes, we
here.
will.
Final score 82-60. The Wolverines. Hey, Thad, take us on
Yeah,
out.
and keep updated on the Facebook, Twitter. We will have Coach Steve Antuono's presentation for Coach of the Year later on today. People ask, why do we do it? And this is a great thing today. We do it for the love of the game, the players that play it, the coaches that coach it, and the fans that love it. On behalf of Dakota Marshall, cameraman, and Brad Windhorst, kind of the brains behind this whole ordeal here, and myself, Thad Sturgeon, we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast as much as we've enjoyed presenting it to you. Once again, the final day, 82-60. We'll see you Tuesday night, 6 o'clock, Neshannock at home. Have a great week. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.